Hey guys, I just want to jump on here real quick and tell you guys something about what just happened to me. And if you guys haven't noticed, I've been crying, and I'm not a crier, but I had to tell you guys. So I've just never been so humiliated and disrespected in my life. And you know, it's been stressful these past like 2 weeks or so with my mom and everything. So it just, I don't know, it hit me harder than it should have. So about like a week ago or so, I had a Roadie order that I had shown up at Walmart for, and I ended up having to remove myself from the gig. This was around when my mother first got sick before we went to the hospital. And I had to remove myself from the gig because my husband had called me and told me that we needed to take her to the hospital, that she was doing terrible. And I even, when I removed myself, I said it was an emergency. And I went right home and we took my mother to the hospital. So I remember there was these two girls that were working, and I mean, they were taking forever anyways, but they had gone inside, and I waited like 5 minutes for them to come out to see, you know, so I could tell them that I had to go, but they never came out. So I had to leave. I couldn't wait. So anyways, I've done a couple Roadie orders since then, not with those two women working. Because you guys know Roadie's been kind of profitable for me since I've been able to work, you know, just short time spurts. So this morning I got a Roadie order, and they accepted my offer. It was like $17 and some change for like 6 miles, 2 orders. And I arrived and I seen one of the two girls come out, but you know, I didn't think nothing of it, you know? So I'm getting my car ready, and next thing you know, the two girls come out and they go, "Hey, Miss Toni," just like that. And I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like, "Are you gonna stay this time?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. You know, I had an emergency at home. I had to take my mother to the hospital." And they flipped on me. They started swearing at me. Like, they were just talking so negative and derogatory, and they even called me names. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, that's part of being an independent contractor, is you don't always have to accept or whatever. And I had an emergency, and they were like, "We can make it so you'll never get an order from here again." And they actually canceled the gig on me while I was sitting there. And I had to leave because, number one, I didn't have an order anymore. And number two, I know my temper. I have a bad temper. I'm an Aries. I have a bad temper, and I'm afraid of my temper. I'm not afraid for myself. I'm afraid for the other person because I hold it in. And when I get mad, I get violently mad. And I'm a door slammer. I like to break things, punch things, hit things, kick things, you know, tear things apart. You know, I'm a scrapper. And I don't need that. I don't need to even feel the stress of that. So I immediately drove away. I just couldn't believe they have the control and the power to do that. So I was going to turn around and go speak with the manager, but first I said, let me contact Roadie. So I sent an email to Roadie, but it just wasn't good enough. I needed that immediate gratification. I needed to know something was going to be either done about it or somebody knew about it. I'm a 5-star Roadie driver. Like, I've never had a problem, ever. I've done a lot of gigs through Roadie. Almost all of them were Walmart. Maybe one of them was something else. So I found a number to call Roadie, and I told them about it, and they just, honestly, they didn't really seem to care. They were like, "Well, we'll make a note of it." And I just, you know, I was so disrespected and humiliated. I don't feel like anybody should ever feel the way that they made me feel. And I guess I'm in a delicate state because I got a lot of stress going on. I didn't know until this happened how this would affect me this way. And I told them, I said, well, they were like, "Oh, we'll make sure you never pick up an order here again." I'm like, "Can they actually do that?" And she's like, "Actually, yes, they can." And I'm like, what? Without this Walmart, there is no Roadie for me, because they don't I mean, they do like AutoZone and stuff, but most of the other orders aren't worth it. The Walmart orders are the only ones that are worth it. And this particular location is the only store that takes Roadie. The rest of them do like point pickup and stuff. And, you know, I've made decent money on point pickup, but Roadie pays better. It pays the best out of all like the Walmart. I hate Walmart anyways. I've always hated Walmart, but I go where the money is. So I told them, I said, you know, I was going to contact the manager, but I figured I'd, you know, contact you guys first. And they're like, well, we recommend you doing so, filing a complaint. So of course I try calling and nobody answers. I doubt they have my number or they know my number, but nobody answered. I tried several times. So I found a way to contact them online. It's like the corporate office, and you can actually tell them about specific store experiences. So I laid it all out and I sent them a message. I don't know. I don't think anything's going to be done about it. I'm sure they'll still have a job. I'm curious to see the next time I accept a Roadie order. I mean, I submit an offer for a Roadie order, if they'll accept it or not at that location. I was thinking maybe I'll try for the inside ones, but I'm definitely going to give it a break for now. You know, Walmart employees, they usually have a high turnover. So maybe if I wait a month, maybe those people won't work there anymore. But I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to feel intimidated about going to the store. And, you know, what upsets me and gets me emotional the most isn't so much the things that they were saying to me or the fact that they can remove me from ever getting Walmart orders. It was just everything, you know, the accumulation of everything going on in my life and in the gig world. And it, for a split second, it made me think, like, do I even want to do this anymore? The one thing I will give being a W-2 employee is you work for a company, and in similar situations as this, the company usually has your back. You're not alone. You represent that company. But as an independent contractor, you're all alone. You only got yourself. And when they attack you like this, nobody's got your back. These platforms that we contract out of, they don't give a damn. They're not going to have our back. Their main concern is their customer, which is the stores or the customer buying the product. Not us. We're a dime a dozen. We're just a number. Just like when you're a W-2 employee, you're just a number. With gig work platforms, we're just a number. And, you know, they say, oh, when you are a gig worker, you have your own business, but you really don't, because you have to rely on these platforms to get clients, to just it more so makes you want to open up your own business. But where do you begin? Like, you don't have clients at first. You need money to make money. And most businesses, the first like year or two, you don't get any money. There is no profit. It's all paying back and paying out. But anyways, I had to jump on here and just tell you guys about what just happened to me. Like I said before, I am not an emotional person, but dude, this just hit me, and it hit me hard, and I'm home now because I need to stop, take a breath, and reboot, because I can't let this situation ruin my day. Today is Friday, and it's my day to work all day and all night if I want to, because my husband took today off. So this is not a great way for me to start it. Not at all. Let me know if you guys have had any experiences similar to this, where you were treated so poorly. I'd love to hear it, really. I would love to hear it. But don't worry about me. I know I seem sad and upset, but I'll be fine. I always am. I bounce back. I am a survivor. I will be fine. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. And when you go out there and make that money, honey, I hope you burn holes in their pockets and take everything they got. But thank you guys for clicking on this video. Thank you guys for all the support that you give me. I really do appreciate it. I don't know if this resonates with you at all. Just hit that thumbs up button. I would appreciate that. And the best way you could ever help me out is just subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. All right, guys. Actually, today I'm going to go get my nails done because I really need it. I haven't had time to do it, and I'm going to do it today. Maybe I'll go do it right now. That would be a nice, relaxing way to unwind and kind of get my motivation back. All right, guys. You know, that's what I tell you. I'll show you the good and the bad, and there's plenty of bad. So that's what makes this so real. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.